Hey guys, welcome back. So in styling our application here, I've actually extended the functionality a little bit, and I'm going to explain what I've done and give you guys some examples. So here's what I've got so far. I'm going to be running a gaming blog, I guess. I'm not going to be going over the style so much as the changes I've made to the actual structure of the application. So what we've got to do is, as you notice, my posts here changed a bit. Uh, Regardless of the style, we're more talking about the fact that you can upload images now. So if you go to the back end here, you can load up a post and you can choose a file. You can upload that file. That one I already used, I think. Let's use that one. And then save it. And then if you go back to the web page and refresh, you'll see that that has an image now. And so the way that I've done that, let's jump into our PyCharm project here and go into first our settings. So in settings, the same way that we set the static URL here, you also need to make sure to set media URL equal to the same format, just /media/ and then create media root equal to os.path.join base directory and media. Type it out just like that. That's going to allow you to use media files in the creation of posts. So what you're going to do is open up the models here, and you'll see that I added an image property here to each post, and it's equal to models.image field, which is camel case, and the default upload location is image. So basically when you upload an image, it's going to go into media/image, and then it's going to post it there, and it's going to build an image object inside of the database for that column. Now when you do this and you try to run the application, you're going to get problems because some of the fields don't already have the image column. And so this is different from PyMongo. With MongoDB, you don't have to worry about that, right? But in every other SQL database, this is SQLite here, SQLite, whatever it's called there. Not sure how they pronounce it. So what you're going to do is, what you need to do first, before you do anything, is you need to make migrations for the blog before you do anything. You migrate and fake the blog. Then you're going to go in here and you're going to add this. You're going to rerun the make migrations on your blog app, and then you're going to actually migrate it. So this is going to give all other columns. Basically when you, one sec, I ran it up here. All right, so when you run the make migrations the second time, what's going to happen is it's going to recognize that you're trying to add a field. So it's going to allow you to select a fix, and we're going to provide a default value for all previous posts and also all posts in the future that don't have an image uploaded to it. And so you're going to hit the 1 on your keyboard, and you're just going to type the name of the placeholder, essentially. So this is going to be located in placeholder .png in the media directory right above image there. So if I were to jump over here and take this image right here, I'm going to copy it over to PyCharm projects, my site, media. I'm going to paste it right here. I'm going to rename it to placeholder. Actually, this isn't going to work because that's a JPEG image. So let's go ahead and find another image. That is a PNG. Do I have any? I've got this right here. Let's use that. So I'm going to rename this to placeholder.png. And now if we refresh, the one post that didn't have an image, you'll see it now has a placeholder image. And any new posts is going to use whatever we define as the placeholder image unless we override that. So make sure you do that. So again, set an image property of your post. Set it to models.imageField with the default argument upload to equal to image. This is going to store that in the media/image directory. Now in our templates here, open up the index page, and the way that you're going to display that is right here. You're going to open up a variable input here, and you're going to type post.image.url, or if you were to name this like img, like that, what you would do in here is use that same property. So you were accessing the image property, whatever we called it, and then the URL property of the image. So that's one big change that I made, the ability to add images there. The other big change that I've made is in the post. So when we go to a single post, you'll notice that we have the post itself, and then we've also got some recent posts on the side. We're going to be making a sidebar. And the way to do this is basically so there's the base layout right here, and then we're going to create a single template file which extends the base, and this is going to contain the sidebar, and then you create another block here which is going to be overwritten by the post page itself. So in this case I'm calling it entry, and then in the post file here we just extend single template instead of base HTML, and what that does is it puts this right here into this right here, and then this right here goes into that. So we're extending and extending. This is a 3-level deep extension of a template, I guess you'd call it. Something else I want to mention just very quick, how do you turn line breaks into HTML line breaks? Because that's something that we haven't done yet. So in your post template, you're going to print out post content, put a pipeline after that, and then line breaks. Keyword right there. That's all you have to do. So I guess another thing to mention is that in the post view, I've got all posts instead of just the one post based on the slug, and these posts are used to populate the sidebar, and then I pass in posts to the post.html page as a separate variable to post. So this is the single post right there. This is all posts. And what you can do is it's going to go ahead and load the single template, and then it's going to extend it from, or it's going to load the post HTML, then it's going to extend it from this. So any variables that you have accessible in post.html is going to be accessible to higher levels as well. So here I just put a loop similar to how the index page used to be. So that's really the only improvements I've made. So we're going to, in the next video, I mean, this kind of video was kind of to catch up because a few changes were made and I didn't want to get you guys lost, and I actually didn't intend to make all these changes. When I set out, I was just going to style it, and then I'm like, well, you know what, we need images, you know. So I decided to do that, and I hope you guys understand how. I'm going to provide a written demonstration and put it in this discussion for this video just to make sure. I think I've explained it well, but you guys, you might want to look at some more example code and have access to it.